Hey guys, just want to show you a raw 4-minute build order. Obviously we've had new patches, so things just do need a little updating. Our first two are going to go onto food, and then one onto a monument. Let's be nice and efficient. Shoot that. Unfortunately, another one's not exactly where I like it, so I'm not going to shoot it. We're going to get 3 onto food here. Actually, we might just do this one like that. Cool. And then after the monument, this young lady will gather 20 wood. And our priest is going to come over here and help the mining camp get up. So I don't like to send the priest out straight away. I don't like to empower on this straight away. I might just talk about a little bit about this quickly, because there was a big change to this. This is now 60% if the pharaoh empowers this. So it's equivalent to priest empowerment. So you're starting to lose a lot. So I really want to maximize the time that I don't have to be on this, and using this monument in specific kind of moments, which make a lot of sense. So for me, it makes a lot of sense when I have to make a temple, when I have to make some buildings or some houses, maybe I'm producing units, along with the economy. That's when it starts to make sense to use it. If you're not doing that, then don't lose the resources, right? You're losing, you can get the full 100% on the pharaoh here. I think it's 30% in total or something like that drops. I can't remember the actual rate. But yeah, you're losing food. So this is how I like to do it. Also don't want to send the priest out now, because what's he going to do with 0 gold? Just look a little bit silly. Not be, walk around with his tiny line of sight. Makes more sense to me. Get this guy up, get this guy going. Now this is up. By the time he gets to here, going to have 10 gold. This guy can jump in there. And we can get our pickaxe. Not going to get it right now, because we might idle the town center. So yeah, just going to wait. After this fill, it is good to go. Here we are. So yeah, as you can see, we can make our obelisk. Beautiful. And now we're going to go 6 on food. Okay, and now we need to get up to 4 on gold. Grab these goats, jump in the middle, start scouting the middle of the map out a bit. And we're just watching these deer a bit as well when they come like nice and close to the granary. So this guy might make a move now. No, not quite. It's alright. If we shoot this with the TC, it's going to push him a bit. Not that much, but it's not too far. This guy's meant to be gold. Apologies for that. So now we've got our 4 gold. Now we need 1 more on food. And then we can start making our buildings. So there's our gold for the temple. Now that we're doing the temple, let's put them on here. And then this villager that comes out is going to make the house. We're just going to scout nice and chill today, find our stuff. Oh shit, that guy's thinking he's nice and close. Got the houses, they can jump back. Probably overkill with 4 villagers, maybe can make it with 3. But it gives us plenty of time, because we do have to just do a quick little force drop to make this 4 minute. It's a bit of a squeaky tight one. Cool, so what I'm just going to do here now is I'm just going to save this game. We're going to call it Ra. Ooh, we got the caps lock on. Ra for min. It's August 25. Okay, so we'll save that one there. Lovely. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how I will macro my villagers to take a town center. Then we can jump back to the save game, and rather than having to do the first 3 minutes, we can then show you, if I was maybe going for a classic fight or a crush defend or something along those lines, okay? So yeah, let's do the 2 town center. So this one's nice and easy. We're just going to move everyone but 2 food bills. This guy is going to come join in too. Priest is going to find this town center. Requeue these villagers. Come join the gold rush. Let's just get them nice and even there. So we're going to want to take 7. So I'm just going to put them on a control group 3. Okay. So now when I need to move them from my town center, I just hit 3, right? I'm not having to fiddle around and reselect and a moment that's a little more time precious. So when you're taking a town center this quickly, I think it's pretty hard for many gods to stop you. Obviously there are exceptions who can, Kronos Poseidon being some of them. But yeah, if you kind of walk over budget, we're going to force drop these. So they're going to take a little bit of time to get there. So that's okay. Now this guy can jump over here. They're going to add on to there. Okay. So we're going to start this town center about 1 vil down. It's a bit of a walk. You know, if the TC was here, it's going to be faster. You do have the option of shifting onto it if you want to be up a vil quicker like that. Otherwise, you can just save your shift and walk over. This one should be done just after 5, which isn't too bad. Let's push this guy in a bit. Okay, and we are going to need a armory and to finish our houses. So let's start doing that.
Kids, and kids. You need to. Kids, no.
And Geo?
So yeah, 510. We could have been faster. I was, like, specifically in this recorded game, we had the gold. I just needed to start moving, and I didn't, and that's fine. Let's get this one in too, because he's nice and close. When they're nice and close, I like to take the opportunity. And we're just adding to food from both town centers. 4 gold, like that I've had here, is going to be more than enough.
Kids. Kids.
So pretty simple from here on out. And we're just trying to get to heroic as fast as possible. I will show you a little bit into heroic because I think it's important to understand where to go there. I think Ra's macro gets more difficult into the mid game, trying to balance getting your farms and getting your rain going. If you wait too long on that, you kind of lose your god's advantage a bit. So getting that rain timing is important. Okay, we'll just finish the houses with this villager, because why not? And they can just come jump onto goats there, nothing wrong there.
You need to.
Waiting patiently. So yeah, this really is a naked 2TC fast heroic. That's fine. It's a strat you need in your arsenal, and it's actually good to know how quickly and efficiently you can do things with no pressure. You're like an end state, like a goal state, you know, and then you can know if you make a barracks how much it slows you down by, etc. So we're going to start advancing now. We're just going to wait for that villager to come through. I always prioritize how many resources you have when you make it to the next stage over let's say like maxing the time. So we're going to need to move 5 onto wood like this. We want a second monument.
You refer? No.
I feel like our food's a little bit too much here. So just add a couple more on gold. Just feeling, I haven't got these numbers dialed, but this feels about right.
You need kids.
So they're going to get 200 wood, and then also we got a lot of wood to grab. We got all of these. We've got this. So there's a bit of wood. If we make chariots, we do that. If we're raiding with camels, we really like this. So we're going to stop that villager. The first thing this pharaoh is going to do is just empower this TC on its own, and we're going to grab mud bricks. Make those migdals cheaper and our building stronger. We like that. So grab that. go on an adventure. Then we'll start that up again. And we're actually going to make a couple of priests here. Because we're not putting a monument to power there. We're just going to use the priest. 2 priests cost 200 gold. It's the same cost as this. I know it's 100 food, 100 gold, but you know, about the same. And we achieve what a monument does. And this guy doesn't have to move. Everything in the base stays nice. And then we can empower 2 Migdols and a mining camp, okay? Alrighty, so from here, I just pause and think. We're going to need to drop another Migdol and power that. Oh, he forest-fired this, that's so weird. We are going to want to get these upgrades, and we are thinking about, basically, this is the food I've got left, right? I've got the small amount of chickens, I got some pigs, and so we're going to want to get farms going pretty shortly. So because these guys are about to run out on here, I'm so annoyed he's killed that, but that's completely fine. Yeah, we're going to jump into that nice and quickly, and we're going to get this nice and quickly, and we're just going to go over and grab some gold here while we wait. This is totally fine. Okay, and we can get the second Migdol up. Oh, what did I click? So nicely empowered. Shadoof is in. They can go in there. Really nice. This guy just finished the houses. No worries with that. It's gonna be my control groups there. Cool. Now we've got a lot of gold coming in. This is really good. We're gonna be able to start doing the farms. Even not opposed to bringing a few guys off here. Keep making these camels. Even can get like the levy. Now we can get this. We can get this. We can get this. All our wood upgrades. Get that. And look, we don't wanna delay this rain like too much. You know, we're not waiting for like. Hey, this guy's trying to fight us, so this makes life interesting. So I've got like. I've got a few farms coming in now. I just want a couple more. Take one off there, take one off there, and look, we want to get this going. I know we don't have this. I would love this. But you know, these mid games can be like very, very active, and just having the units out. This bug is annoying. If you like go H and then back to town center too quickly, the units do the town center command. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, you can see we've got to 11 minutes in the game. We have double Migdol. We have all the economy in the world. We've got this gold mine. We've got these farms up. We're cooking now, right? We're in the sweet spot. So this is probably, you know, one way to sort of play that 2-town center, okay? Let's jump into that save game, and let's go back and do this in a different way if we were going to do, say, something a little bit different. So yeah, let's load game. Alrighty, so here we are, back at 3 minutes. So this time, let's say our opponent is going for a middle town center, so it's Ra or Marsh or like Watering Hole, or there's a few other maps, maybe an Alfheim. There's just kind of maps where it's like, I'm not willing to give you the middle town center. I think it's pretty hard to stop a back town center. You can go for it. It's pretty fully cheesy, but yeah, I would prioritize stopping some maps on the middle town centers. I would feel good about doing this. So yeah, we're going to basically we just need to put 3 on gold here. We'll just do it from the gold mine. And we're gonna need a few on. So this should be an okay enough split. Like that. And if we're trying to deny the TCs, I would have scouted differently right from the start, but I don't want to have to go right back to the start. But we'll do it now, so we just kind of have eyes on the middle, right?
You need to rig. N-E-U-I-R. A-U-I-U. No.
Make a second priest. Always good to have. So 2 villages on this, kind of get this up a little bit quicker. So there's a town center here. Put it up at one of those. Maybe we make a widget now, because that's why we put the 3 on wood. Gonna get a couple of spearmen out. You know, they're probably at absolute fastest, you know, they're just getting over here with villages now, maybe. And it's gonna take 45 seconds, etc. to make this. And we've already got a good amount of units, right? We're gonna melt any myth units. We've already got this priest here. So then we would, you know, shift on over. And we can deny whoever's taking this town center, right? Maybe we force a god power, we force a cease. That's totally fine. As you can see, we've been adding to gold here. So they go for a town center and then you deny it and then you just take a town center. Really nice spot. You can be super far ahead. Obviously, you could just put these villages onto food and not onto gold and go for more of a classic fight after this. That's totally acceptable as well. Yeah, whatever you sort of need to do. Maybe let's do something slightly different. Let's say we're getting crushed or rushed and it is all, you're getting all in. So we're kind of playing to defend that. And we're up nice and early. So this is good. So once again, we're gonna put probably, I really like 3 on wood, right? I love a defensive widget. I just think they're super good. So we're gonna do the same sort of split. And we're gonna prioritize some priests here. Get them out. This guy's gonna come back and sort of help defend. You know, maybe we'll see the temple. We've got a Heimdall rush coming in. Whatever it may be, there's already automatons in your base right now. Who knows? But we're gonna have these in a widget, so we're gonna have sort of the tools to defend. Hopefully. And so we're gonna start going on to food here. So this guy, we're gonna get this up. We can already put these in control group 2. Now, so right now you can decide you either get the widget or we go for the tower up, right? So we'll get the tower up in this case, nice and quick. Make sure you select one that is in the empowerment range. And start getting some spearmen out. And we should be able to sort of defend and deal with anything that way. So 7 on food feels like quite a nice amount to be able to produce from both right now. We're going to keep adding because we do want to add in a second barracks. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we're going to think about our second widget. Very good. I need to force drop some gold. Keep making those guys. And, you know, we're looking pretty good to defend and play out whatever is happening from here. Maybe we jump into the chickens now too, spread everyone out. And maybe we need some slingers. You know, we've got a nice economy here to be able to make what we need. Lots of units coming out. So cool. That's kind of how you would play a really aggressive 4-man classic fight. Look, you can also play aggressive on people with this. You know, maybe you open this barracks and we're just running spearmen straight at the enemy straight away. So lots of things you can do with a 4-minute advance. So it really is you're getting on your opponent and denying them, or you're super greeting for a town center. Okay, it's kind of not good for in between because you could have 2 or 3 more villages. You can up to classical and you can play classical out with a bigger economy. I think if you're playing like a to win it an opponent's second gold mine, right? Then I think you want to up with a few more villages and have a bigger eco, get a faster double monument, all of that kind of good stuff. Okay. Cool, hope you guys like this one. I do want to cover some water builds. I think Ra on water is actually really fun, really good. So we will jump into a couple of those after this. So thanks for watching the land one, guys. Cheers.